I want to see you eating your vegetables today.
I don't like vegetables.
Oh, but you're going to love the ones I make for you.
You say that every day.
And I'm going to keep saying it until you eat them. Neither. I'm just getting a late start lately. Just not getting the rest I should.
Still worried about those test results, huh?
Worried? Huh, that'd be an understatement.
I'm sure you did fine.
Well, she's not doing anything different than all of us at that age.
Marriage was so far away from my brain at 23.
Yeah, same here. But this is her lesson to learn. Hey, does the guy have a job?
Get this, he's a 29-year-old t-shirt maker.
Oh, wow. That is bad. Well, he would definitely be an asset for my next family reunion.
We need all the best doctors we can get for this COVID-19 crap. Just make sure that you take me with you when you go, okay?
I got you.
Oh, crap, I forgot something. I'll meet you down.
Okay.
Did we talk to maintenance about the job already?
Didn't I remind you last week to follow up with maintenance?
Lynn. Lisa, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Unfortunately, this isn't a pleasurable visit.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna have to let you go.
Let me go? For what?
It's your background.
My background? You guys already knew about the federal conviction.
Oh, well, it's not that. It's the suspension of your medical license.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm working in the kitchen, for crying out loud.
Just relax a bit, Lynn.
Don't tell me to relax. You guys told me it wouldn't be a problem.
And I kept my promise. The conviction is not a problem.
So now I need a medical license to cook?
Lynn, look, I'm going to need you to lower your voice, Lynn, okay? This is really out of our hands. We are a state-funded facility. That means we play by their rules.
Hell with their rules. How can you do this to me? I didn't do anything wrong. I can't believe you guys are doing this.
Calm down. No, call for security. Listen, man, don't let this get ugly.
You haven't seen ugly.
Lynn, what are you doing?
God, I'm so tired.
Come on.
I can't believe this is happening.
Come on. Let's go.
Why
Let's go
is
get some
this
air.
happening?
Let's go.
My name is Lynn Yanko Zoyopoulos. I'm the daughter of the famed race car driver and creator of the Yanko Camaro, Donald Yanko. And this is my bounce back.
Pink lemonade or regular? Pink. I think pink lemonade is better.
Ladies, finish your lunch. You're not going to sit down and eat.
No, I have to get down to the track.
As always, tell me something new. Oh, Lynn, go get your clothes on so we can get this house clean.
Oh, come on, Mom. You told me I can go down to Julie's.
After you finish your chores.
Why can't Terry help? She never has to do anything.
Enough with the talking back. Just do what I asked you to do.
She can't do it today. I need her help down at the track today.
I need her help too. You know what? Never mind. How about everybody just do whatever the hell they want to do?
Go get changed.
Can I go?
Not this time, baby. I won't have anyone there to watch you while I'm working.
I can watch myself. You said I was a big one now.
You got me there. You are my big girl. But I need you to do me a favor and help Mommy around the house today. Can you handle that big girl job?
Yes, I can, Daddy.
All right. Give me a big hug, big girl.
We were too young to really understand what was going on in the marriage. But for Terry and me, life was good. We lived like the typical high-class kids. I was involved in band, piano club, drill team. I was always at least in the top 10% of the class. Our parents kept us in Christian activities. I'd always drive a car to school. I had a purple Opel GT that my father had painted red to match his Corvette. Every once in a while, I got to drive his Porsche to school, which I think made some kids jealous, but it was so cool.
Ma, guess what?
Ma? What's wrong?
I'm fine, baby.
You don't look fine.
Thank you.
Where's Dad?
Where he always is, either at the shop or the track.
Is he coming back?
What do you mean, is he coming back? Yes, he's coming back, silly. Everything's fine. Your mother is fine. I'm a little overwhelmed right now, but I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure. Now, tell me your big news.
It can wait.
Please tell me. I could use the good news.
I got accepted into Florida Tech.
Awesome. I knew you could do it. I am so proud of you.
Thank you. Are you sure you're all right?
I'm all right, baby. I'm just fine.
My parents broke up before I graduated high school. They didn't actually get divorced until I went away to college. But life goes on, right? I spent 2 years at Florida Tech before changing my major. The one thing I wanted most at this time was to become a doctor. After 4 years at West Virginia University and applying to medical schools all over the country, I finally got accepted into the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine. I worked at hospitals all over the country, spending my last 2 years at Botsford Hospital in Michigan. Finally, I realized my dream and joined the cardiology department at Northwestern Hospital in Chicago. Let's see, I met my first husband when I was at West Virginia. We were married for about 7 years. I met my second husband while working in Michigan. I didn't really like him at first.
You do know that if I keep eating like this, I'm gonna be as big as a cow.
And I'll be right there grazing with you. There he is.
He's not bad looking.
I told you.
Well, if he's such a great guy, then why haven't you dated him yet?
I told you he's not my type. He kind of reminds me of a door-to-door encyclopedia salesman.
Wait, what makes you think I like encyclopedia salesmen?
You do stay up all hours of the night reading.
True.
Hey, Lynn.
Dimitri.
What did I tell you about that Dimitri stuff?
My apologies. All your friends call you Jim.
That's right.
This is my roommate, Julie.
Julie, nice to meet you. I'm Jim.
Nice to meet you, Jim.
You ladies mind if I pop a squat?
No, not at all.
Go ahead.
I was just telling Julie all about you.
Really? All good, I hope? Don't listen to anything she says.
Well, it's been all good stuff. So far.
All right, then listen to everything she says. So what's the topic of discussion?
I was just telling her how I think you guys should hang out sometime.
Really?
She likes to read and you...
I hear that you are an insurance salesman.
Sure am. Best in the city.
Well, I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta get going.
You leaving already?
No. Yeah, I gotta get back to work. But I'm sure Julie won't mind keeping you company. I'll talk to you two crazy kids later.
All right. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
So Julie, tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I want to know more about this insurance stuff.
Well, I'll sell you anything you want.
You have great eyes.
It was cool at first, but then I started to get jealous of their relationship. It didn't help that Jim started to show an interest in me as well. I think he purposely played into that, tried to pit us against each other.
Dimitri.
It is I. Can I come in?
Sure. Julie won't be in for another 2 hours.
Yeah, I know. I brought popcorn. We're gonna watch Tracker John on the tube.
Okay.
Just figured I'd come hang out with you until she gets here.
Well, okay. Fine with me.
Awesome. So what are you up to? Please tell me you're not still working.
I'm not working. I was just reading.
Reading what, might I ask?
If you must know, I got my residency.
Really? You're leaving? Where?
Northwestern. In Chicago.
That's crazy. Hey, congrats. Grab some glasses. This here is a celebration.
Anna was taken by federal agents.
No. Ross is not dead. Connor was never programmed.
Hey, babe. What's going on?
You took the words right out of my mouth. What are you doing here?
Just came over a little early to hang out with Lynn till you got home. Got the popcorn and the wine like you asked.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Where you going?
I'm going after her.
I don't want you to go.
Well, one of us has to go after her.
Did you hear me? I don't want you to go.
What are you talking about?
Chicago. I don't want you to go to Chicago without me. Lynn, it's you that I want. I'm tired of hiding my feelings. It's been you the whole time.
Jim, this isn't right. You're dating my roommate.
But you always knew that I wanted you. I know that you want me to.
But Jim...
Now this moment, right here, is what I call the worst decision of my life. March 5th, 1987 was such a horrible day. It was the day my father died in a plane crash. His secretary called Ma. I was at Jim's sister's house in Detroit when Ma called me. He had a private plane and was on a business trip with 3 other people. When he tried to land the plane in Charleston, a huge gust of wind flipped the plane into a ravine, killing all aboard. It was a horrible shock. It changed my life forever. But as I said earlier, life does go on. Jim and I got married 2 months later. My practice was doing well. I was making good money. We were taking exotic trips around the world. And after several tries, we finally had my son. After we got married, Jim quit his job and became my practice manager. Life was good. At least I thought so at the time.
It's gonna cost you extra this time. $5,000. Yeah, $5,000. This is the best Coke in the city. Straight off the boat. Clean, uncut. Take it or leave it. Lynn, what are you doing here?
I should ask you the same question. Nice place. Curious to hear how you can afford it.
I can explain.
Jim, what the hell's going on?
I know what it looks like, okay? But I got this place to better organize our business affairs.
The hell with the apartment. I'm talking about the money. There's money missing, Jim.
You're just being paranoid because of the last time. They got caught, it's over with.
I'm not being paranoid. Clearly, there's money missing. From these Diners Club statements I found, you've been taking roughly $11,000 a month over the last year and a half.
I can explain.
I'm listening.
I gotta look into that.
It's you, isn't it?
I wasn't stealing, okay? I was investing.
Investing. Anytime you take my money, especially large amounts like that, without asking, it's called stealing.
Now it's just your money.
Damn right. You haven't worked since we've been married, and now you're investing. Really, what are you investing in there, Jim? Tell me.
There's this company that...
You know what? Save it. All you do is lie. All you do is lie. And I am tired of your lies. I'm tired of it. I need you to go to the house. Pack up your things. And get out.
You can't be serious.
Does it look like I'm joking? Organizing our business affairs, huh? Tell your slut I like her shoes. These circumstances led to a bitter 2-year-long divorce proceeding that took a significant emotional and financial toll on me. I lost custody of my son temporarily. I lost my home. Because Jim wasn't working, I had to pay 80% of his and my son's living expenses, plus 100% of the lawyer fees. I eventually decided to file for bankruptcy. And this is where things went from bad to worse.
Okay, I will first need your driver's license and social security card. Could I get you any coffee?
No, I'm fine, thanks. This divorce it's cost me everything I've worked so hard for.
Look, Mrs. Zoyopoulos.
Yanko.
Excuse me?
My last name is Yanko. I would rather drive off a cliff than use that gigolo's last name one more day.
How about I just call you Lynn?
That's fine.
Well, Lynn, the why is never my concern. I'm just here for the needed information to get this thing to completion for you. Word to the wise, the less information, the better.
Got it.
Alrighty then, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to ask you a series of questions while recording. Most of the questions you already answered when you filed your petition, so I just need clean, simple answers. And as I stated, I will be recording, so make sure your answers are truthful. Okay?
Yes.
Mrs. Zoyopoulos, I'm the Chapter 7 trustee overseeing your case. Please state your name and address for the record.
Lynn Yanko Zoyopoulos, 214 Culver Lane, Rockford, Illinois, 61016.
Thank you. Please provide your photo ID and social security card. I reviewed the social security card and the driver's license. They match the name and social security number on section 341A meeting notice. Did you sign the petition, schedule, statements, and related documents, and is the signature your own?
Yes.
Did you read the petition, schedule, statements, and related documents before you signed them?
Yes.
Are you personally familiar with the information contained within a petition, statements, schedules, and related documents?
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge, is the information contained within a petition, statement, schedules, and related documents true and correct?
Yes.
Are there any errors or omissions to bring to light or my attention at this time?
No.
Are all of your assets identified on the schedules?
Yes.
Have you listed all of your creditors on the schedules?
Yes.
Have you previously filed for bankruptcy?
No.
What is the address of your current employer?
I'm self-employed. The address is 200 West Madison, Suite 2104, Chicago, Illinois, 60606.
Is the tax return that you provided me the most current tax return you filed?
Yes.
Do you have a domestic support obligations like child support or alimony?
Yes.
Have you read the bankruptcy sheet provided by the U.S. trustee?
Yes.
Do you own or have any interest whatsoever in any real estate property around the world?
No.
Do you own any real estate whatsoever? Any property around the world?
No.
So, you don't have an interest in your grandmother's estate. Are you not the executrix of her estate?
Yes, but I used my interest for the divorce.
That doesn't matter. You have an interest in her estate. You are the executrix.
Now this is where things went downhill fast. The forms were very complicated, and I did my best to tell my lawyer what I had. Now, he completed the forms correctly, except for one thing. He said that I did not take care of anyone's property. I didn't understand that. I was the executrix to my grandmother's will. The lawyer knew that because he represented her interest as well. On top of that, I got charged with defrauding the estate because I used $200,000 to pay my divorce lawyers. The bankruptcy went to completion, and the money was distributed. I got nothing. The trustee ended up sending me before a grand jury for false declarations on the bankruptcy.
So, prior to filing the original bankruptcy petition, Were you aware? Let me rephrase my question. Prior to filing the original bankruptcy petition, had Lynn Ziopoulos given you any information regarding an annuity at the Alliance Company?
Dr. Ziopoulos did indicate that there was an annuity which she did not own, but she did have the ability to borrow from. It's my recollection that she was the executor of the estate for Martha Yanko, who was the rightful owner of the annuity.
So there was prior knowledge of the annuity prior to filing the bankruptcy petition?
Yes.
Why is it not listed anywhere in the schedules of assets and liabilities or statements of financial affairs?
Current or original?
Original.
Because she was not an owner of the annuity. She wasn't an owner of the annuity because she did not have an interest in it.
If she did not have an interest in it, how was she able to borrow against it?
Because she had permission from the owner.
And did she tell you who the owner of the annuity was?
Yes.
Would you like to share that with the rest of us today?
I already told you who the owner of the...
Just answer the question, Mr. Altheimer.
I believe that she stated that the owner of the annuity was her grandmother, Martha Yanko.
Thank you. I have no further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
After this devastating blow, my attorney withdrew as counsel of record. I spoke to several lawyers before hiring Michael Schmeek for representation.
After all that's transpired before the jury, I suggest you take the plea deal.
Plea deal? No way. I can't go to prison.
Look, at this point, you're facing prison time for the 2 counts of false declaration and the 3 counts of mail fraud. They're threatening to give you 30 years. To be completely honest with you, with the testimony of Ottenheimer and your sister, I don't see where it'd stand a chance.
I can't believe she testified against me. My own sister. My own blood. I can't believe this is happening. I can't go to prison.
There's nothing more that I or any attorney could do at this point. Too much has transpired in your case.
Well, I'm a first-time offender. What about probation?
This thing is way past probation. Sleep on it. Take today, think about it, and I'll call you first thing in the morning, okay? I'll show myself out.
I was so emotionally drained and physically exhausted. I'd lost everything I worked so hard for. My family, my home, my practice. I was broke and alone. So I took the plea deal and went to prison.
Yeah, I mean, everything's going good, but that math class is just killing me.
No worries, you'll get it. Math is in your blood.
I mean, you keep saying that, but it's like I had a blood transplant or something when I was a baby because math is not my thing, and I am struggling. You know, it's real good to see you smile, Ma.
Well, I've already cried enough to fill a ravine. I'm gonna try not to think about it too much.
I really hate that you have to go through this. To have your own sister testify against you. Must be a lot to deal with.
Yeah, it is, but hey, you know what, these 2 years, they're just gonna fly by. And then I'll be out and I'll be putting my life back together.
Just makes me sad. Thinking about all the times I wasted not talking to you as a kid, you know? Should have never left you.
It's not your fault. You were just a kid. But, you know, we're in a good place now, right? We're gonna build on that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want you worrying yourself crazy about me. I'm gonna be fine. You just keep your head in the books and make this old lady proud.
I got you. You know, I also heard about that one guy who's trying to steal and trademark the Yanko brand, though.
That's not your concern either. Who told you about that? Your aunt? Well, I'm gonna have to leave that fight to her. My case took all my time and money.
That sucks, Ma.
You know, after all I've been through in these years, nothing surprises me anymore. Everybody is greedy and out for themselves.
That's true. But hey, speaking of greedy, I'm getting kind of hungry. You want to go to lunch? I'll buy.
Ooh, I got a lunch date. Yes.
Something like that?
Yeah. I don't think you can ever really mentally prepare to go to prison. But my son was a tremendous help emotionally. He was all I had at this point. January 30th, 2017 was the day I went in. And let me tell you, I was terrified.
Jewelry off. Quickly. Necklace too. Necklace too. Stand up and remove all of your clothing. Up, clothing. Make it quick and made. I ain't got all day. Let's go. Trust me, I've seen my share of naked ass white women. Let's go. Remove your pants. Take them off. Quickly. Come on. I know you did your research before arriving here. Underwear to the floor. Now. Run your fingers through your hair. Again, please. Open your mouth. Close it. Lift your head up and down. Turn your head to the right. Back. Turn to the left. Back. Hold your arms straight out with your palms down and then up. And then up. Hold your arms above your head. Quickly. Put them down. Turn around. Lift your right foot up. Alrighty, put it down. Left foot. Put it down. Squat and cough. Now, squat and cough. Turn back around toward me. Lift your breast up. Lift them. Spread your buttocks. Thank you. Now pick up your clothes and give them a shake for me. A good one. Put these on.
You're not about to let me get any sleep tonight.
I'm sorry.
It's cool. Despite what anybody says, we all had to go through it. It's only your first night.
So it gets better?
I ain't saying it'll get better, but it'll get easier. Just remember to keep your nose clean. Stay out of lockup. Make friends slowly. And don't become anybody's girlfriend.
I'm not a lesbian.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Wake up, princess. It's chow time.
What time is it?
6 a.m. sharp.
Oh, why did they get us up so early? I just fell asleep.
Anything to make us uncomfortable.
What time are showers?
Did you even read your Bible?
Bible?
Yeah. Your inmate information handbook. You only get 2 showers a week.
2 showers a week? You must be joking.
Nope. You'll learn to manage.
I can't say if I ever really learned to manage. I pretty much stayed to myself most of the time. I spent a lot of time studying different religions. I enjoyed the peace that brought me. I made it through the first 18 months with mostly no problems. Being in contact with my son helped a lot. But then that changed. Hey, son.
Hey, Ma.
What's been going on? You haven't responded to my emails.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I've just been kind of busy lately.
Too busy for your old ma, huh?
No, nothing like that, Ma. What's been going on?
Not much. Today was a bad day.
Bad day? Why's that?
I got a certified letter today saying that they're going to suspend my medical license for not paying my taxes.
That's not good.
You're telling me. They're saying they want me to appear in person. How can I do that when I'm stuck in here?
That's true. I'm sorry, Ma, that sucks.
Hey, you haven't gotten back to me about me coming to stay with you when I get out of here. You don't have to lie to me, son. I know you've talked to her. I know she doesn't want me staying with you guys, right?
No. It's not that. I just need a little bit more time, okay?
I don't have time. I get out of here in 6 months. If I don't have a place to stay in the Chicago area when I get out of here, they're gonna make me stay another 6 months. It would make me crazy.
Okay, just let me talk to you via email in a couple of days, okay?
Please do that. I can't stay in here another 6 months.
Okay, I'm on it.
Okay. I love you. I look forward to seeing you.
I love you too.
Bye. That was the last I heard from him while I was in there. He never emailed me again. It was a very sad time for me, but I couldn't let it break me. The way I saw it, the worst of it was behind me. I had 6 more months to go. I didn't have time to think of anything else but what I needed to do when I got out of there. Getting a car and a job were the top things on my to-do list.
Man, you missed a hell of a softball game today.
I just wasn't up to it today.
What's wrong? You got less than a month left in this hellhole. Aren't you excited?
I wouldn't say that. More nervous than anything.
About?
I don't know. My mind's all over the place. It's going to be a challenge, to do all the things I need to do to put my life back together.
Oh, you got this. You're a brilliant woman. It'll all come back to you as soon as your feet hit the pavement.
Nice to know somebody has confidence in me.
Okay, if you just want to be down in the dumps.
I'm not being a Debbie Downer, honest. It's going to be a daunting task.
A daunting task that the Lynn I've come to know will crush. You just gotta stop overthinking it and let it come to you. In your head, you're thinking everything needs to be completed in a week, but the truth of it is, you got all the time in the world.
I don't know about that. I'm almost 70 years old.
I ain't speaking about age. Check this out. Absolutely no one is expecting you to rise above all this when you get out. Actually, most of the people you know, they're expecting you to just crawl up in some hole and just die. And this is when you perform your sneak attack.
Sneak attack?
Yeah. When they looking the other way, you minding your own business, then boom, Dr. Lynn is back in business.
You're crazy.
True, but everybody don't know that. But on a serious tip, what happened to all that faith stuff you was teaching me over the last 2 years? Faith without works is dead. Through faith, all things is possible, and so on and so forth. It's time for you to now apply it again and just make life happen.
I guess you were listening.
Only half the time. I'm gonna miss you, friend.
I'm gonna miss you too. And just like that, I made it through my 2 years. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't easy, but it didn't break me. This next phase would prove to be the most challenging of them all. Putting it all back together.
Hey, Lynn. Good luck.
My food!
Oh, I'm sorry, Gus.
Look, I came to let you know that I got the results of your background check back. I gotta let you go.
What?
Yes, it's an unfortunate situation, but I do have to let you go. Lynn, I'm sorry. I wish you well. Just, once you get your stuff, just please stop by my office. I'll make sure you get paid this week. Sorry.
I'm not late. Curfew's not for another hour.
Not curfew, you missed the house meeting.
Oh, shoot, I did. I lost my job today.
Another background check?
Yeah. I don't know how they expect us to be productive in a society that won't take their foot off our necks.
Ancient riddle.
Oh, you could say that again. After I left, I just walked around for 2 hours, pondering my next move.
It'll all work out.
I hope so. I'm already $300 behind on rent.
Since you had such a terrible day today, I'm going to give you a pass for missing the meeting, but you can't make a habit of it.
Thank you.
So Jocelyn got the boot today for failing another drug test.
Ah, that sucks.
If you think that sucks, I've got one better for you. You got a new roommate.
Really?
Yep. And she's been rearranging your room all day.
You let her touch my stuff?
Lynn, calm down. You're the one that missed the house meeting.
Hey, new roomie. You must be Lynn. I'm Stephanie. Okay. Well, I hope you don't mind me changing things around a bit. I really need the bed closer to the window. It helps me sleep better.
Do not!
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Calm down. What's going on? You know violence is strictly prohibited in the house. One call will send you right back. Take a moment, Lynn, and think about it. Trust me. It's not worth it. Second time around will be totally different.
I like the bed by the window. Well, things weren't going my way at this time. When my son wouldn't let me live with him, I was forced to move into a halfway house. Not being able to keep a job was frustrating, but it also motivated me to take some continuing education courses. I needed at least 100 CME credits to qualify for renewing my medical license. After the Odyssey, I kept bouncing around to other jobs, but background checks kept tripping me up.
I'm gonna have to let you go.
Let me go? For what?
It's your background.
My background? You guys already knew about the federal conviction.
Well, it's not that. It's the suspension of your medical license.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm working in the kitchen, for crying out loud.
Just relax a bit, Lynn.
Don't tell me to relax. You guys told me it wouldn't be a problem.
And I kept my promise. The conviction is not a problem.
So now I need a medical license to cook?
Lynn, look, I'm going to need you to lower your voice, Lynn, okay? This is really out of our hands. We are a state-funded facility. That means we play by their rules.
Hell with their rules. How can you do this to me? I didn't do anything wrong. I can't believe you guys are doing this.
Calm down. Call for security. Listen, man, don't let this get ugly.
You haven't seen ugly.
Lynn, what are you doing?
I'm so tired.
Come on.
I can't believe this is happening.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go get some air. Let's go get some air. Lynn, calm down. Breathe. Breathe. Have a seat. Sit down. Sit down. It'll all be okay.
That's what everybody keeps saying, but I don't
But
know
nothing, okay? Aren't you the one always uplifting others, telling them to keep the faith? Does that not apply to you?
I don't know. With all the bad breaks I've gotten over the years, I'm starting to think it doesn't apply to me.
Really, Lynn?
You know what? You need to get back in there before you end up unemployed like me.
If only, okay? Come here. Oh, take care of yourself, Lynn.
I'm
Okay?
trying. I'm trying. Yeah.
Here. Talk to you soon.
This is around the time that COVID hit. So the resulting unemployment actually helped me. Florida allowed me to renew my license, but I still had problems in Michigan and Indiana because Illinois wouldn't renew it. So I went back to studying for my state medical board exam, the SPECS exam. Yes, I passed. Oh, the one thing I wanted most in the world was to practice medicine. My story isn't one about beating the odds. It's a story about faith, courage, and perseverance. Multiple times over the course of my journey, I almost threw in the towel, but my faith wouldn't let me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying my journey's over, but I'm definitely one step closer to recovering the life I worked so hard for. Now, this moment right here, I call redemption. The last 5 years of my life are rolled up into this one moment. The moment I go before the medical board. The moment I take back control of my life and right all the wrong. My second chance. My bounce back.